Sorry, chat, man. I ain't messing with that rookie stuff this game, man. That shit messed me up last game. Let's get it.
Welcome into Chase Field in downtown Phoenix. We've got a perfect day for baseball. It's the St. Louis Cardinals and the Arizona Diamondbacks. First pitch coming at you right after the break.
Game nice though. Let's get it.
All right, just about ready for baseball. J.J. Weatherholt now at the plate.
J.J. Weatherholt.
And we're underway.
Well, that's his jersey. Is like, come on, we gotta put some color into that next time, bro.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Ground ball left side. Oh, what a stop. Over to first. And that's a base hit despite a great defensive
That's
effort.
cool. See the double play, double.
So digging in, Mason Wynn. Ball in the dirt and it gets away. Throws down to first, but he wasn't going anywhere. Here's the pitch. Runner goes. And this one squirts away from the catcher. So a wild pitch allows the runner to advance.
That wasn't supposed to go like that. I was supposed to throw it to first. That was dumb.
Man at second. This one in the air right field. Carroll hustling after it. He's got it. Runner tags at second. And now here is Alec Burleson. That's a base hit. Run scores.
Okay, we got a game.
Oh, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
And now it's Ivan Herrera. That clips a corner.
Handed it.
Oh, and 2 now as he swings through it. Blows the high heat past him. That's a strikeout. Here's Nolan Gorman. Swings through the sweeper. That's in there at the knees, and it's strike 2.
Oh, he's waiting on it. Waiting on it.
Off of first with 2 away. That misses the zone. Now 1-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. And a 1-2. Swings through that one. It's a strike.
I like them back doors. That's one, guys. Let's see what I got.
Corbin Carroll stands in now for the Diamondbacks. Nope.
Sorry, I gotta switch. They always.
There's a strike.
No, he's really working that inside corner with the cutter. And tell you what, I hated that pitch. So tough to get the barrel to and to keep it fair.
Swings through that.
I don't like this. You just swing for in strike zones to hit the ball. What happened to the arrows?
Ground ball right side. And the home first moving along quickly today. 2 gone.
I gotta change this mold up. I don't like this. I like people to aim where that ball's gonna be at. Not just swing at strikes and hit the ball. This shit is corny.
2 down, nobody on. And that one upstairs, ball 1. High fly ball, right field. Walker drifts towards it. And that is that. Back here at Chase Field, top of the second. Jordan Walker getting ready to hit. This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. And there's one down. Nathan Church next up for the Cardinals.
Nathan Church.
Check swing, but he went too far. That's strike 1. That one the other way, and foul ball. The 1-2. On the ground. And that chance handled. No play. That's an infield single.
Some lazy infield and the gap
and up
behind.
next for St. Louis. Hey, runner on the move. And a foul ball. Swings through that one. That's a little bit low.
0-2 count. You got the opportunity to expand the zone. Could get the chase there. Let's see what he comes back with next.
Runner on the go again. Pitch is high. Man at second. Swing and a pop-up. Carroll moves towards it. Whips on it, and it falls in. Here's a speed threat. Victor Scott.
Could use a ground ball here. Something in the infield. Runner at first base. Get 2. Get out of this.
Now time is called here. Pitching coach on his way out to the mound. Two on, 1 out. Tap foul at the plate. Ball to strike. The pitch. On the ground to first. Nice stop. To his knee, the throw. There's one. Back to the leadoff spot in the St. Louis lineup. Here's the second baseman, J.J. Weatherholt. A single and a run scored and a walk. Check swing, and he went. That's strike one.
Ball, that pitch is out.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. And that'll do it.
Trying, guys. It's time for me to start hitting. Gotta wait 3 games to get my ace pitcher back
here in the
there,
desert.
so.
Now the D-backs catcher, Gabriel Moreno. That's to third. Whips it across. 1 pitch and 1 out. So now it's Nolan Arenado.
Not showing great command so far in this at bat. 2-0 count. He's got to execute here or this could get ugly.
Ball 3.
And another ball. Outside, and he didn't come close to giving him a strike. And that's their first base runner of the game. And now it's the switch hitter, Carlos Santana. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. He makes the grab. Now a throw to first, and he won't get back in time. It's a double play. Top half of the third inning, and stepping in for the Cardinals, Mason Wynn. In the air, left field. Lawler on his way over. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. 1 pitch and 1 out. Alec Burleson digs in now. Up and in, and that's ball 1. Burleson, in his 4th year, hitting 3rd in the lineup, and he was a 2nd-round pick in 2020. Strike 2.
Well, he left that changeup up. Got away with one there, and he'll take it, but doesn't want to make that mistake again.
Outside. 2 balls, 2 strikes the count. That one missed.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And that one hit to first. He steps on the bag. First 2 batters retired here in the top of the 3rd. 2 down, bases empty. Now it's the DH, Ivan Herrera. Ball 1, no strikes. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Here's the throw, and he'll pull into second with 2 gone.
Up next for the Cardinals.
So runner at second, 2 down. Nolan Gorman will hit next. Swings and misses, went with the sweeper. One gets a check swing. Appeal to third. No swing. Gary Simmons with the call. Man on second, 2 down. That's ripped into the outfield. Can't get there. Should be extra bases. Run comes in from second, and they lead by 2. Pulls into second. That's an RBI double. Jordan Walker next up for the Cardinals.
Tough start for me. I'll get over this.
And a
Might
good
have to switch
fastball
my
to start
pitcher
him
early.
off. That's strike one.
Yeah. Ooh. I just don't like this mode. It's throwing me off.
He hasn't been very efficient in terms
really
of
hate
pitch
this
count.
mode. This is
He's
like
gonna need
all
to get some
luck.
quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. That ends the inning.
You just swinging at strikes and hitting the ball, and then it's luck on where it goes. Like,
back here at Chase Field, set for the bottom of the third. Pavin Smith stands in now for the Diamondbacks.
No, inside.
On the ground to the left. A sliding stop. Fires to first. Nicely done for the out. Alec Thomas now. Hard hit right side. Tosses to first. And two straight set down to begin the bottom of the third. 2 outs, base is empty. Now up next for Arizona, Jordan Lawler. This one in the air center field. Scott settles under this one, and that's the inning. Back here in the desert, now up for St. Louis, Nathan Church. Number 67 on the pitch here.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Into the outfield, base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Oh, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock. And you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
That one at triple digits. Yeah, that's in for a strike. 1 and 2. Upstairs.
Well, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
And that's off the inside edge. And it's 3 and 2. Runner on the go. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Ball 4.
Up next for the Cardinals.
First and second, no outs. Victor Scott next up for the Cardinals. That one misses. Ball 1.
Maybe losing command a little bit after the walk. Next pitch, not even close.
Misses again, 5 in a row. And that one is lifted in the air. Carroll hustling after it. He can't get there. It's a base hit. The throw into second doesn't stop. Heads for home. He's safe. And they're up by 3.
Picks himself up in RBI. Got a good pitch to drive. Stayed short with his bat pack to the ball and caught it out front. And he stayed long in his follow through. That's how you split the gap. And that's pretty much a double every time.
Late with the swing there.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up. Try to track the ball. Block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about. But some way, somehow, climb back into this at bat through the count.
Got him swinging for the K. And that is a big first out. Runners at second and third and 1 out. Mason Wynn now at the plate. Up the middle. Base hit. 1 run in already. Another comes in to score. Then it's 5-0.
Wastes no time there. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch. Just shot it through the infield.
Digging in, Alec Burleson. Swing at a ground ball. Foul ball there.
A little tardy on that fastball. He's going to have to get it going a little quicker. Get that front foot down.
Up and in. Look out. Fights it off. He'll see another. Fouls it off. Still 1 and 2. Right through there. Got him. That's the second out. And now it's going to be Ivan Herrera. 1 for 2. Swing and a miss, and 102 on the radar gun. That's inside.
That's inside.
Ball one.
Inside ball.
Swing and a miss as he was out front. And ring him off, says Patrick Johnson. That's a strikeout. Bottom four, here's the Diamondbacks leadoff hitter, Corbin Carroll. May back to work. This one popped up, and that goes foul. Got him. Now one away.
Up next for the Diamondbacks.
And the batter will be the shortstop, Geraldo Perdomo. He's 0 for 1.
That's a ball.
Ripped to short, snagged on a bounce. Tosses across to first. Already 2 gone here in the home fourth. An outstanding hitter in Ketel Marte. Flied to right his first time. Sinker catches the zone at the knees. High fly ball down the left.
Get out of bounds. Get out, get out, get out, get out. Oof.
And that's a foul ball. 2 down, nobody on. Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. We go to the top of the 5th. Now up for St. Louis, Nolan Gorman. So they bring on the veteran, Ryan Thompson.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleed and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
Just
Nope,
missed.
that's a ball.
And a swing and a miss. Strike 2.
This guy's sink has so much drop in it. It's almost like a split finger fastball. Instead of just weak contact and balls on the ground, he gets swings and misses.
Got him looking. 1 out. And up next for St. Louis, Jordan Walker. This one popped up. Foul ground first base side. And there's 2 away. 2 down, bases empty. Nathan Church next up for the Cardinals. He's 2 for 2. Swing and a miss. There's the slider. It's 0-1. Swings through that.
Well, don't expect too many more high fastballs. This is a good sinker ball pitcher, and sometimes they can make mistakes trying to pitch up in the zone. Look for him to stay down around the knees to be effective.
On the ground, right side.
Oh, my God.
And it hops over his head. Round second, digging for third. Safe at third with a triple, his 3rd hit of the day.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. Just one of those seeing eye base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you a knock.
Hard grounder into the outfield.
Crazy. What the hell is going on?
Their lead. It's an RBI single, and it's now a 6-run lead. Scott, the batter now.
Like it makes no pitch difference what kind of pitch I throw.
He swings and
Location or
fouls
anything.
The 1-1. Swing and a miss at a slider.
Get me out of here. Oh, my
Towards
God.
right center field. Thomas on the move. And that's the 3rd out. back here at Chase Field, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Gabriel Moreno stands in now for the Diamondbacks.
You know, these D-backs, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
So a runner aboard to start the inning.
I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep. So pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it.
Here's Nolan Arenado.
0-1.
And a pop-up right side, foul territory. Has room, and he makes the catch. One out man at first. Stepping in, Carlos Santana. He's 0 for 1. And that one got a piece of him.
That ball hit him.
Up next for the Diamondbacks.
So now the DH spot, Pavin Smith. 0 for 1, he grounded out in his first at bat.
Here's an opportunity. If you're going to get back in this game, you have to take advantage of this situation.
Now a rocket.
He's waiting for one of those.
Way back there, and forget it. It's out of here. A 3-run homer, and they slice into the lead. It's 6-3. One down. Next to hit, Alec Thomas. Grounded out his first time up. Swings and sends a rocket to right.
Oh, he caught that though.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Comes up
bad
empty.
pitch.
Well, pretty clear to me. He was trying to go deep right there. But you've got to get a pitch that you can handle.
Swing and a miss struck him out. Diamondbacks draw a bit closer thanks to this home run. Top 6. And here's the St. Louis leadoff man, J.J. Weatherholt.
Wow, just a beautiful backdoor slider right there. If you've got any chance of hitting that pitch, you have to wait until the absolutely last millisecond. Just a tough pitch to hit, and not an easy one to throw either.
Into the outfield, base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Win in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. Now a quick throw to first. Weatherholt back on a dive. Weatherholt gets his lead at first. Nobody out. That one ripped. One away. And stepping in for the Cardinals, Alec Burleson. There goes the runner. Pitching for a strike. Throw, safe. One out and a runner at second, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Check swing, but he went too far. That's strike 2. And there's a ball. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Man at second. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Here's a 1-2. Sets him down on strikes. Went back to the slider, and it was a good idea. Now here is Ivan Herrera. In the air, right field. Stretches out and hauls it in.
We're only halfway through, guys. We're only halfway through.
Bottom of the 6th inning. Here's the Diamondbacks leadoff.
More than halfway through. 3/4 of the way through.
Nice
Damn
grab
it.
to first, and very nicely done for the out. Next to hit for Arizona, Geraldo Perdomo has grounded out a couple of times. That one fouled off. And now the 0-1.
Ball inside.
That one pushed foul, out of play off to the left. Here's a 2-2. Swing and a miss. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound. 2 outs, base is empty. Next up for the Diamondbacks, Ketel Marte. No question about this one. It's out of here. So he goes the opposite way with that one. And they cut into the lead. It's 6-4. Now, Gabriel Moreno gets a swing and a miss with the sweeper. Look out, almost got him upstairs.
Pretty frugal guy. He is very efficient with the pitch count in this one.
Swing and a miss as he was late.
We got time.
2 down, bases empty, but 1 run across here in the bottom of the 6th. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Inning over. Back here in the desert, now up for St. Louis, Nolan Gorman. Taylor Clark will take over here.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
One now. Yeah, that's fouled off. Pitch misses. Ball 2.
It's too much of the plate.
Yes. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Jordan Walker, the next to hit. 0 for 3 in this one. And first offering is fouled off.
Ball, that's out.
You almost jumped.
Ball 2.
Oh, that was perfect, and I didn't locate that shit. It's crazy.
There's a strike.
What a makeup pitch. What a makeup pitch. Strikeout right here.
That's down and in.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
That's a swing.
Swing
Now get out of here. Who paid you?
He did not go around.
Who paid you?
1 out man at first. And up next for St. Louis, Nathan Church. 3 for 3. He's got a pair of singles and a triple.
I don't like that, man.
Fouls one off out of play, back to our left. That misses, and the count even 1-1. Next offering is fouled back. And the 2-2.
Ooh.
stays alive.
Well, he's having a tough time getting a pitch by him. As a hitter, you feel pretty confident that you're seeing different pitches.
Runner on the goal. Got him swinging. Go to second. And that'll end the inning. Back here at Chase Field, set for the last half of the seventh. Nolan Arenado stands in now for the Diamondbacks.
Ball one.
What a stop. Over to first.
My guy gets an error when that happens to me.
So up next, Carlos Santana.
So important to get ahead of these hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that tying run to come to the plate. You always want to keep that other team in a position where if they're going to beat you, they're going to have to do it with multiple hits.
Battling here as he fouls it away. And the 0-2. Got him swinging. Picks up strikeout number 7. So digging in, Pavin Smith.
Coming off an absolute bomb in his last at bat.
Swings through that one. 0-1. On the inside corner for a strike. Throw to first. That could be
you slow mother.
We go to the 8th. Now up for St. Louis. Pedro Pajes. Bounce to Santana. He'll do it himself. 1 pitch and 1 out. Victor Scott getting ready to hit. Maybe expecting a bunt here. Third baseman playing in on the edge of the grass. Ripped on the ground to second. 2 up, 2 down here in the top of the 8th. Back to the top of the order now. And here's the St. Louis leadoff man, J.J. Weatherholt. Foul ball. 2 down, nobody on. That's way outside. And that's ball 1. In the air to left center. Lawler on the move to the gap. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And that'll do it.
All right.
Bottom
I gotta do something.
Here's the
then.
center fielder, number 5. And looks like he wants the signs again as he steps off the rubber. Now he steps out as time is granted. New arm out of the bullpen, Jojo Romero.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect the tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Here's a 1-1. And a swing and a miss. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. Walker settles under it, and there's 1 down. So up next, Jordan Lawler. There's a swing and a miss. The Cardinals leading by 2 here the bottom half of the 8th inning. Swing and a miss, and that one missed by a ton. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
He's mixing his pitches really well. Late on that fastball after seeing the changeup. See if he can elevate one. I think if he does, he'll get the swing and miss.
Got him. 2 away.
Up next for the Diamondbacks.
Back to the top of the order. Now it's the right fielder, Corbin Carroll. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. Going away. This one high in the air to left center. And that is that. All set to start the 9th in this one. Now up for St. Louis, Mason Wynn. Joe Ross on the pitch out of the pen here.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Up the middle, and he knocks it down. But there's no play. That's an infield single.
Up next for the
Alec
Cardinals.
Burleson next up for the Cardinals. Check swing went around, and that is strike 1.
Nasty backdoor slider. There's really nothing you can do with that if you swing at it, so that's a good take by him.
Nope, foul ball.
The 1-2. And downstairs.
Whoa, that's down.
Out towards right center field. Thomas on the move to the alley. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. 1 out, man at first. Ivan Herrera will hit next. 1 for 4 with a double. And first offering is fouled off. Hit hard. Should be extra bases. Rounds third, headed for the plate. Across is the runner from first. Throw cut off to third. And he's got an RBI triple.
Everything came together for him. Came screaming off the bat. I'm sure exit velocity is off the charts. No doubt he squared that baseball up perfectly. So there was no fluke to that triple by any means.
Now it's going to be Nolan Gorman.
Nope.
One away with a runner at third here in the top of the 9th. Next offering misses down and away. Swings through that one. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. Jordan Walker next up for the Cardinals. And the 1-0. 2 outs with a runner at third. Two now. Swings through it for the K. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand.
See what I can do.
Back here in the desert, bottom of 9. Geraldo Riley O'Brien on to try and close it out.
Well, he's the guy they hope to turn to out of the pen to lock down wins. So this game has gone to plan, more or less. Let's see if he can wrap it up here.
Swings through that.
Great velocity at 97 at the top of the zone.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And a quick out, number 1. Here's Ketel Marte. He's already homered here in this one. That one not close. And that is ball 1. A bit behind with that swing. It's strike one.
Man, 91 on the slider right there. That's a hard one. That's a low-end fastball for some pitchers.
Swing and a miss. And the count is 1-2. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. And a 1-2. Fights it off. You'll see another. The wide, the kick, and the 1-2. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Now only one out remaining. 2 down, bases empty. At the plate, Gabriel Moreno. Right through there for a strike.
Just amazing to me how many closers and back-end relievers just throw absolute gas these days. I never had a chance.
1 strike away. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. Joey gets on base and keeps it going.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. Timing on the swing was good. Able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
Arenado at the plate with 2 away. Swings through that one. O'Brien, 31 years old, and he was drafted in the 8th round back in 2017. Next offering is outside.
We got time.
Fouls one off. 2-2. The Cards trying to close out a 3-run lead here in the last half of inning number 9. In the air out towards right center. It gets down, a base hit. And that'll put runners at the corners with 2 away.
Back-to-back singles. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Now a chance for Carlos Santana. And that gets the top of the zone. For a strike. Substitution now at first base. Here's the pinch runner for Arizona, Jorge Barrosa, looking for some added speed out there in the late innings. Here comes the 0-1. And a ground ball to first. The tag, and that's the ball game.
GG's, that was a good game.
Sometimes road trips can be tough. You're away from your family, but when you can win, silence that opposing crowd, it makes things just a little bit better, makes the road trip just a little bit shorter.
This one finishes with a final of 7-4. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
Game's a little long. Can't run it back. I might want to run another one a little bit later on tonight. I got to get it done, man. Ain't no way. GG's, y'all. I'll see y'all later.